Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. The problem we have with our leadership in Kenya is that we spend too much time and money on issues. And when the real issues come, you find that we are not prepared for it. What am I saying? Currently, in the Republic of Kenya, the emergency that we have is the ongoing school unrest. Because without education in Kenya, we lose a future generation. We take children to school not because we want them to get employment, but there's a mediocrity. Education fishes out of your mind. But you find that when almost all boarding schools are closing in Kenya due to unrest, nobody from the Minister of Education is trying to put this issue together, try to understand and come up with solutions. I have seen a push for Ebola quarantine facilities and isolation centers. The Ministry of Health was in Western Kenya today, and the Principal Secretary has made an announcement. But I want us to analyze ourselves and see between the Ebola and what is going on in our education system, what is supposed to be of priority. Is it because the quarantine centers have been funded and people are now running mad because they are seeing where they will be milking from? The fire unrest has no funding and nobody's bothered about it. Can we listen to what the Principal Secretary said?
If we had 47 quarantine centers in this country, I would be sleeping easy. But right now I'm still restless because we need those quarantine centers at whatever cost. We need, when we have a case, a confirmed case, there is somewhere we can we can isolate them. And if we have exposed individuals, there's somewhere they can be quarantined. That's the difference between quarantine and isolation. When you're exposed, we quarantine you. When you have you are confirmed and you're tested and confirmed case, we isolate you from other members of public. So from the bottom of my heart and from a health point of view, we need the quarantine centers. And I am not going to answer the issue of, I don't want we politicize matters health. We have now come to Malaba, and Malaba is a very, very important border. Now that we are actually bordering Uganda, and Uganda, they already have confirmed cases. This border point, we have about 1,500 to 2,000 travelers that pass through here on a daily basis. If you look at the inbound trucks that come through, we have about 300 of them on a daily basis. So it's a very, very busy border. And because of the proximity to Uganda, we are very keen that we are at high risk. Therefore, it is important to note that we are not taking things lightly. And I want to ask the members of public from the Malaba border, please take the screening seriously. Because I can see, I have watched during screening time, and some of them want to be sheepish. Let us not use this, and let us not look at this exercise as an exercise in futility. Our enforcement teams are working with the port health officers, so we are actually enforcing. Whether you like it or not, you must be screened before you get into the country. Also, keeping high levels of hygiene, ensuring that you wash your hands, ensuring that the surfaces that you're working on are cleaned, ensuring that where you're sleeping, and especially hoteliers, they are supposed to disinfect all the beddings that they have when a visitor comes, please clean the beddings. Do not say huyu akai kama alikuwa mchafu sana.
Kenyans of goodwill, we have a problem. And as Kaka Sungura, I will never get tired to tell you this. You see, the Minister of Health is in Laikipia, it is in Wapi, looking at how they will be building isolation centers. Yet as we speak, Ebola is currently not a threat in our country. It is not. But school unrest is a threat to us. Our children are burning schools. If the same energy that is being used in preparing quarantine centers, if the same energy is used in running up and down to find a solution on how we are going to end school unrest and fires, I think we will be at a better position to say we are helping a generation. Currently, almost all schools are sending children home. Have you seen even the principal secretary from education akitembea calling stakeholders to a meeting like the Minister of Health is doing? Ebola haijatufikia na huenda haitatufikia, lakini kwa sababu watu wameona mtama, America is pouring some cash, everyone is scrambling for the cash, kila mtu anataka apate sehemu yake, lakini watoto wetu wanaendelea kufa. Watoto wetu walikufa Utumishi Academy, the debate has been closed, nobody is interested. Tumesahau tuko mambo ya isolation center na quarantine. Sababu kubwa ni ile, kwa sababu pesa zimemwawa. Lakini shule zikichomwa, watoto wakituma nyumbani, nobody is interested with that topic. Ni wazazi na nyinyi na watoto wenu. Ndugu zangu, tuko na shida. Ebola is okay, but for now it's not an emergency. Ebola is okay. For now is an issue. Tumekuwa na Ebola since 2014. Congo, Sierra Leone, Guinea zimekuwa huko na hazijawahi kanyaga Kenya. Why do we think this time round itakuja Kenya? Why do we suspect so? It is because tuko na pesa hapa. We have money. Hii ya US ndio ina drive watu crazy hapa. How I wish tungekuwa na viongozi kama Matiang'i. When Matiang'i was in the Minister of Education, right now, Matiang'i angekuwa to each and every school to understand why children are burning schools. Sasa Matiang'i angekuwa amelala. Lakini sasa, anyway, sitaki kuongea mengi. Hao ni viongozi mlio wachawa mkasema mpangwingwi. We sit and just watch. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.